Okay, this is the first part of a little mini-series I'm making on how to code in GML. We're just going to make a basic game here. All I have is a player and a mutant little teddy bear thing here, and a bullet object, which is not in the window. Alright, so just open up your object player, and make sure all your objects are solid. And the first thing we want to do is make him move right and left. So just add an event, key press, and we're going to make him move with WASD. So make him move left here, we click A, and we find the code function, which is right here. Drag it over, and we type in hspeed minus equal to 5. hspeed stands for horizontal speed, so we want him to move -5 at horizontal speed. So click this button here. This kind of just checks your code for errors, so I do that a lot. And check mark there, and do the same thing for the right key, which is D, and add your code. This time we want it to move right, so we don't add minus. So check your code there, and we can test it out, make sure it works right. Okay, so now we move right and left, but now we want our player to stop when we let go of the key, so we just X out of that and go to key release, letter A, and we can just type in, we could type in hspeed equals 0, oops, sorry, hspeed equals 0, or an easier way to do this is we can just type in speed equals 0, that way we don't have to type an H or a V for vertical speed. So just check that and hit this, then you can just duplicate the event for D. Okay, so now to move up, we key press letter W, and we add our code, and this time we use V speed for vertical speed, and we set it minus equal to 5, and check our code, this, and then we add our letter S, and we do the same thing. Speed equal to 5. Check our code, this, and then we'll just go ahead and do this right now. Okay, so now we can try this and see if our player moves around correctly. So he moves right and left and stops when he wants him to, moves up and down like we want to, and we stop. So now the next thing we want to do is make him shoot at our mouse. So let's do that right now. Okay, so now we're just going to make a cursor with a crosshair. Here we got a crosshair. So I already loaded the sprite here, which we can name crosshair, whatever you want, I guess. And so now to make it your cursor, you can just, if you have Pro actually, you can just drag it and drop it right in there. But we'll code it in here, and I don't believe that you need code to do this. We just go cursor sprite, and then equal to our sprite, which is named sprite crosshair. Okay, so that should work. So basically we just set our cursor sprite equal to crosshair, which is the name of our crosshair sprite. We're going to check it. That's okay. Okay, now we can just test it real fast to make sure it works fine. Okay, so there we go. Now we just need to make them shoot. So the first thing we need to do is object player, add the event of global mouse left pressed. Okay, so anywhere on the game screen the mouse is clicked, we will be creating an object. So let's create the bullet. We go instance, create. And if you go down here, as you can see before, you can just click one of these, and when you're in the middle of code, you can scroll through these when you're halfway down and look for what you're looking for. Just click it so you don't have to type it, kind of like a shortcut thing. So double parentheses, X, Y. Now what that does is that you're telling it where you want it to be created at. Now we want it to be created at our position, which is our XY, because it's applying to self. Okay, so now what object do we want to create? We want to create object bullet, so we go obj bullet. which is the name of our bullet. So you just type the name here of your object. Check our code, make sure it's correct. Check mark, hit OK. Now we go into the object bullet and we add an event, a create event, and we find the code again. And we say move towards point, like so, like seen here. Okay, move towards point. And now for where we want it to move toward is our mouse X and mouse Y. So instead of typing in XY, which would give our position, we want to type in mouse X, mouse Y. Oops, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. And now, if we go back and click this again, you can see that there's SP at the end. SP stands for speed, so we want our bullet probably to move 10 speed or so. Check the code and hit OK. Okay, so now we just test this out. Alright, so now we have a fully functional character who shoots at the mouse and moves around with WASD. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. Next time we'll show you how to make him look towards the mouse, and we'll make the teddy bear move, and that's it.